Well, my friends, welcome back to the channel. As you know, we've been trying to sell our home, and guess what? She sold. I want to shout out to my realtor, Monetta Garay from rentownSell.com. Okay, now that it's sold, I have a ton of stuff to do for punch work. Let's go check it out. One of the things that was called out on the inspection, and rightfully so, was this corner piece for this GE combination panel. They do not make this panel anymore. It's not even very old, but it's been discontinued. So what do I do now? I have to go ahead and fix it, right? I'm going to take a piece of galvanized 22 gauge metal and add a piece in here, which is just as good as replacing this cover. I may paint it too to match. So it'll look just as good and it'll be just as safe. So one of the only things I think I can do is take that piece of galvanized metal and drill through this and drill through the metal and put two 832s right here. I can't get any screws in here because there's another thing in the way here. I guess I could take this piece out. It's probably not needed. But I don't know what happened with the piece that's supposed to go here. I'm not even sure if it came with it. That's supposed to be used when you have an underground service. It's supposed to be covered here, but it must have came off this bottom piece. And now it's gone. Yay. So here's the plan. Here's the piece of metal, galvanized. Like I said, I'm going to drill a couple holes here, line it up, drill a couple holes through this one after I mark it, sand down the edges, put some screws in there. So I got my tin snips, which is probably going to be pretty hard to cut this, marker, sandpaper, my drill. All right, let's do this real quick. All right, let's do a test fit. Look at that. All right, another item I had to fix that's on my punch list is this outlet in the bathroom. This used to work. It came off an outlet in the other room, but it didn't make any sense to have it here. It's dangerous, not GFI protected, and it's just stupid. There's one up on the counter now, so that has to be removed and blanked off. So you can see I cut these wires up in the attic a long time ago, and I think this one goes over to the outlet right near here. I'm not sure if that one's going to open the same way. Nah, I don't think so. This one, you just got to cut it. But I know that goes nowhere. Look at that. Oh, there's stuff. Look at that. And that goes all the way up to the attic where I cut it. Whew. Well, that's never going to work again. It's not wired. And one more screw for the bottom. And that's that. So along with those two items that needed to be fixed, this outlet's still not working. I need to go up in the attic. I think it comes out of a junction box in the attic, which is going to be hard to find because there's a ton of insulation up there. A couple other things was the roofers missed cutting out the holes for the ridge vent to put the vents on top. The inspector found that, so the roof is really not breathing very well in the new section. And there's a fart fan in this bathroom that wasn't vented to the outside. Somebody's coming to fix that soon. So if you're interested in these kind of videos, go ahead and click subscribe, click the like button, share this video. I have a lot of things to do here, and I'm going to have a lot of things to do in the new house once we're sure we have it. Thanks for watching.